When using As You Learn quizzes, many faculty assign essay questions as either all or some of the questions within the quiz. If you use essay questions, you might want to use manual grading as an easier way to grade those questions. Let me show you how. So here I've opened up my As You Learn site and I'm scrolling down to the quiz with the essay question. So when I click on it, here I can see sort of the parameters, what were the deadlines, how many attempts. And often what faculty do is click attempts to look at student attempts. But if you've done essay questions, try going under the gear and selecting manual grading. When you first go to manual grading, by default, it's going to show you the essay questions, the ones that you need to assign a grade to. There's an option on this to also show you the questions that have been graded automatically. So if you have multiple choice questions, you can click and display those as well. So here are my two essay questions. When I want to grade them, this was a sample, these aren't real students, so I only have two. I can click, there's two here to be graded. I can either click those two or click grade all, because at this point I only have two attempts, neither have been graded. So I'm going to click grade all. Now in this example, it's just reiterating, I only have two attempts so far. I can determine how many question responses I want to grade on a single page. It defaults to 5. You can adjust that number. One thing to notice is it does order the attempts randomly, which is nice, so it's not in alphabetical order. But going through here, here is the additional question the students were offered. It had some images, some text, and then here is the response of that student. So I can read the response of that student. I can add comments or not, and then just enter a score. Now when I designed this question, I made it worth 10 points. So I'm grading on a 10-point scale. So I could give them all 10 or just enter another number. Now it's not saving at that point. So it's just recording it on the page. And as I scroll down, here is another student's attempt. There's their answer. I can write comments, enter points. You need to click Save and go to Next Page in order to retain all those scores. There's a link up here, back to list of questions. If I click that link, it takes me back to my essay. So here you can see that first one, I've graded both of those attempts. So to be graded, none for that one. Still have 2 to grade for this one, and I can just go through and grade all of my essay questions. I hope this helps.